What's up, everybody? Matt Nuzzo from Real, hanging out here in beautiful Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Getting that after work session in and haven't tried out the Flow yet, so hey, let's do a little first impression video. So this is the newest wing from Ozone, the Flow. This thing, the video that they put out on this wing was awesome. I was like, oh, that wing looks so good. Like, this wing looks like it's made to fly right. Now that I've got one in my hands, it's 4.3. I mean, really sick looking wing. Tight canopy. You can see a tight canopy. They got a stiffer Dacron material. I mean, no canopy, it's ripstop here. You got a lightweight Dacron here. It looks like they took the Flux and made it into a kind of well-rounded wave riding, do everything for everyone type of wing. So front handle nice and stiff, so that thing's gonna flag out well. It's pretty compact too. You got the bumper on here, fine for my hand, but you know, that's plenty of space, but nice and stiff. Got the long handle in the front here, nice long handle, shorter handle on the back, straight strut, simple little windows. You know, everything is just, you know, with Ozone, what they do is they basically try and make stuff as simple as possible that works really well. So this wing looks awesome, looked awesome in their video, looks awesome on the water, on the ground. And so now we're gonna take out the downwind board because the wind dropped out from the low 20s down to the mid-teens and give this thing a rip. I'm not gonna get full impression on it, but hey, this will be a first impression. I've got very little information from Ozone on purpose so I can kind of try it out, and we're here to tell you how this thing's going and what's happening. So yeah, look at this, a lot of cool features. These little battens in the back here, which I guess are removable or replaceable. Yeah, very cool design, very simple, true to kind of who Ozone is, which is like do more with less. So I'm gonna try this thing out and give it a rip. Kind of choppy and funky out here today, but that's all right. That's what the foil's for. This wing is really pretty, just light and lively and nice, user-friendly. It's like a less aggressive Flux. Like the Flux has got some punch, this one's much easier. Pretty much straight downwind. It's just, you know, there's no breeze right now. It's actually lighter than I thought, but still floating around, still doing really well. This wing is nice. I do like that you can pistol grip these things. These bars on here, some of, you know, it's in the right spot where it can pistol grip it, or you can fly it farther back and one-hand it. I can one-hand it just here, feels pretty good, long enough to do that. I think people that want to do spinny, flippy, tricky things can kind of move their hand here and do that. It's almost a boom. It's kind of like the duotone unit, the Flux, and the F1 Swing V4 had a baby and they made the Flow. This swing is fun. It's just very user-friendly, but balanced and stable, and kind of has a lot of great, easy, fun features to it. I have to say, I'm loving these new Armstrong downwind boards for light wind winging. I mean, this is a 106. It's so much more stable than the previous version. The previous version was really made for speed and for taking off, and this one's made for stability. It actually had to put in a bunch of design features for light wind winging. We've actually been teaching straight beginners on like the 128 and the 140, depending on their weight. This is a 106. This is one I'm learning to downwind coil on, but I'm using a lot more than I was expecting for light wind winging. Like last night I was riding like 5 miles an hour. It's like so freaking light, and you know, with an 8 meter, it's like I couldn't believe I could actually ride. And tonight it's like, you know, it's actually lightening up. It's probably 12 to maybe 17 in a gust or something like that. I'm riding a 4.3. It feels really good. Like, it's because it's got the dual carbon stringers, it pumps really well. It feels very nimble and turning because it's narrow, but they've really improved the bottom shape to make it more stable. And then the front's got like big dance floor here for switching your feet and just getting your feet comfortable. In the back here, you've got these lines that show you where the mast track is, so you know where your board is. And then you also have these bumps that are going to kind of tell you where your feet are, so you can kind of feel where you are without looking down. And then obviously the takeoff is just, yeah, like, it's just so effortless. Check this out. Oh, it's kind of choppy right now. The wind went really east, and so it's like pretty choppy right now. And normally on these boards, I'm like, you know, pretty, you know, like it's definitely, they're a lot less stable than this one feels today. No effort takeoff. So easy. Oh, this Flow and I are going to be a lot of good friends. I love trying new gear, particularly when you know nothing about it. But I could just tell this wing was going to work. Nothing like winging into the sunset. So fun. Ozone Flow, first impression, loving this wing. It's very just user-friendly. It's fast, it's light, it's nimble, handles work, kind of just does what you expect and goes where you want it to go. And that's, you know, in a sea of average wings, this one stands out. I mean, you know, this is just a first impression video, but I have to say that I'm very impressed. And, you know, my favorite wings that I've ridden this year, Armstrong XPS, F1 Strike V4, and now Ozone Flow, right in that contender. Can't wait to ride this thing more. Want more reviews? Reach out online, realwatersports.com. Give us a call at the shop, 252-987-6000. See you guys on the water for the next sesh.